So the movie that all of this drama is centered around is called Don't Worry, Darling. And it's hilarious to me because I feel like a lot of people should be worried at this point. A lot of people should be worried.
Give me your wig. Give me your wig. You don't know what to do with it. Give me your.
So I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't think I've ever learned this much about a movie against my will, like ever in my life before. I mean, I ain't gonna see this movie. I ain't gonna watch the movie. I don't understand how I know more about this movie that I ain't gonna watch than I know about some movies that I've been seen 20 times already. I mean, the drama, I don't even know. Like I said, I have not been keeping up with it religiously. I haven't. But what I can tell, it's just mess. It's just, I'm telling you, apparently the director, Olivia, claimed that she fired Shia LaBeouf, especially after all of those allegations and stuff, but then Shia came out and released a video and documents and text messages of the director talking about, girl, we want you back. Like literally, Olivia was in that video. It was giving Vanessa Hudgens' baby come back. Like that's what it was given. That's what it was given. And Shia was just like, why you over here acting like you fired me when you were just literally begging for my ass back? Literally like threw shade at Florence while she was in the video. It was a lot. And then Florence stylist came back with the Miss Flo caption. It was a lot, right? But what really had the entire timeline talking, the entirety of social media talking, was the fact that a lot of people thought, I mean, they were at the entire cast, even though Florence was just like, girl, I'm doing this little bullshit and I'm getting out y'all face. Like, bitch, I'm not doing no press. I'm not running around here. Like, mess. So they were at this premiere, they were like doing this promotion, whatever, this premiere at the, Venice Film Festival, right? And they were all sitting there, I guess, that we got the cast, and here they're about to sit their ass down, right? So now, as you can see from this video, when Harry sat his ass next to Chris Pine, a lot of people thought that Harry had spit on his ass. And I'm gonna be honest, when I first saw this shit, I was like, did he really? I was like, yo. And I don't know if it was because maybe somebody, because if you look at the videos, there's no like actual saliva coming out, at least visibly, right, of Harry's mouth, right? I don't know if one video that I saw might have been edited to make it look like something came out, because if they doing this shit online, they can do anything. They can do anything, right? So, girl, as soon as this shit came out, people were just, I mean, analyzing. They said, girl, people are trying to slow it down, as you can see right here. They even approached looking at this video, looking at this interaction from a completely different angle. And as you can see here, it's not giving me anything. It's very boring from this angle. Now, like I said, as you can see here, they were trying to close in on some things, zoom in on some things, see what was really happening, right? So now going back to my reaction, especially because like, I've been covering like social media news and shit for forever. And I learned very early on that if you go with the first headline, the first story, the first thing, the first, dramatic ass interpretation of what happened, you're gonna end up looking real clown-like if you don't do your research, right? So instead of just knee-jerk reaction like, oh my God, Harry spit on Chris Pine. Like, I was looking at all these videos, looking at the different angles, like what's up, like. And to me, the reason why I even continue to go out of my way to do that shit is because Chris Pine's reaction, it just didn't give me I've been spat on. And it's one thing to keep your cool and keep your composure, right, while you're in front of the entire world, right? And something happens and maybe you're embarrassed or you're froze or you're stuck up or you're just like, you're stuck, not stuck up, but you're stuck in place, like, and you don't really know how to react, especially like all these cameras and shit and millions of people and we had a premiere and this is my fucking job and so even given all of that, I understand that, given all of that, Chris Pine's reaction just did not give me that he was spat on. Like, it just did not give me, didn't give me shit. And as you can see here, they was kikiing and giggling and laughing, right? So yeah, given what I already said before, and yes, I understand that, sometimes you do not react immediately or initially to something that happened, especially if you're like all eyes are watching you. But it just didn't give me that he was spat on. And people were going on and on and on and on with it, and I was just like, I just don't see. Now, the way that his mouth moved, and if you slow it down, yes, it gave me like, girl, it definitely it caused me to raise my eyebrows. It did. But yeah, Chris Pine's reaction, because if you got spat on, I think it would just be almost immediate. Especially if it'd be one thing if you didn't feel the shit, But they were just looking at the video again. They were looking at Chris Pine's reaction and were just like, oh, well, you know, the way that he moved, the way his facial expressions happened, it seemed like it did happen. But then if you notice, it's someone else was saying that it looked like he was just looking for his glasses, his sunglasses or some shit, and found them in between his legs. And was just like, oh, of course. Like, I mean, the whole time they were just making fun of, like, while Chris Pine was on this press tour, they were just making fun of how Chris Pine was totally, like, just lost in a daze, zoning out, just not really paying attention to what's happening. And I really wouldn't either, especially given all the drama of, like, this cast and what's been going on. I would just want to just sit my ass down, do this press shit, do these fucking interviews, and get me the fuck out of this event. Florence was looking at Olivia and it was a mess all over, right? And like I said, it's crazy that I know so much about this, and it's not even that much, but it's crazy that I know so much about this that I'm not gonna watch this fucking, I'm not gonna see this shit. I'm not gonna watch this shit. But it's just crazy how that, like, all of this shit has happened. So now I guess Chris Pine's publicist or people, agents, whatever, had come back with a response, and I think they put it in People magazine. I think this is where I'm taking it from. So Chris Pine's spokesperson or whatever said, this is a ridiculous story, a complete fabrication, and the result of an odd online illusion that is clearly deceiving and allows for foolish speculation. Just to be clear, Harry Styles did not spit on Chris Pine. There is nothing but respect between these two men, and any suggestion otherwise is a blatant attempt to create drama that simply does not exist. Now, this specific drama might not exist, but it's a whole lot of drama going on in y'all cast now. But yeah, that's what the tea is. They said, now we know that Harry Styles was exchanging saliva with another straight man at that event, but the saliva did not end up on Chris Pine's face, nor his lap, nor anywhere else. So y'all can keep it cute. Straight man kissing at a film festival. I guess every time Harry Styles kisses some straight guy, kisses another straight guy, it's gonna make the news. I am so annoyed. It's like, girl, I know y'all in Italy, but bitch. Oh, I want him to get the fuck out of my face so goddamn bad. But yeah, that's it. That's all that happened. This spit shit. Can you imagine? Now, okay, put in the video like this, just put in the comments, what would your reaction be if you got spat on? And I feel like, if you were some super famous celebrity with a whole bunch of fucking eyes on you at the time, are you gonna go out like Will Smith? Cause you know how the entire industry is acting like Ezra ain't out here tearing shit up. So, bitch, even for defending yourself, especially if you're a black person watching this, they're going to get your ass together. They're gonna get you, they're gonna be like, bitch, we understand that you got spat on, but how dare you have any type of reaction? What? We used to spit on you niggers all the time. We used to spit on you blacks all the time. What's the problem? What's the problem? I really want to know what their reaction would be. I'm sure it would be different based off of who is, you already know how the weirdo politics of that goes, but please leave in the comments, what would your reaction be if someone spat on you? Now, I feel like I should specify it. If we were in a different environment, and it was a different celebrity, maybe like Yahya or maybe the actor who plays Lil Mar, you know what, I'm gonna end the video. Love y'all. Love y'all so much. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure that you have a good goddamn
Say if you wanna see tomorrow, your mouth is always open like your motherfucking jaw broke. You couldn't roast me, that's why niggas call me raw hoe. Petty bitch, that's why you sleeping on them hard flows. Suck it up.